Well, good morning, everyone. Hello, and welcome to the Royal Voluntary Service Virtual Village Hall for the Festive Spread Celebration of 2025. I'm Sufyan Niazi, and I'm delighted to be your MC today. Thank you so much for joining us to celebrate this very special time of year. Whether you're spending time alone and would like some company, or you find it difficult to get out and about, or you'd just like to sit back and enjoy a relaxed online get together from the comfort of your own home, we're so delighted to have you with us today. Today's event features music, poetry, special guests, and a fun quiz. There will also be an opportunity to share some festive cheer on camera too. We'd love to know where you're tuning in from, so do jump in the chat to say hello and post a festive message. Okay, so kicking us off this year for our Festive Spread celebration is Catherine Johnstone, CBE, Chief Executive of Royal Voluntary Service. Over to you, Catherine.
Hello everyone. This annual festive celebration from our virtual village hall is such a lovely event to be part of at this time of year. I hope you, like me, will really enjoy the music and the performances that are coming up shortly. We know that this can be a challenging time of year for so many people. Last year, it was estimated that around 500,000 people aged 65 and over spent Christmas alone when they really didn't want to. Whilst we can't reach everyone who is isolated at this festive time, Royal Voluntary Service, our clubs, branches, services and community centres across Britain will be bringing people together across the whole of December to enjoy a hot, nutritious meal with company. We call this our Festive Spread events. You'll probably have seen some of them last year, and you'll find details of these events and services in your local area on the Royal Voluntary Service website. We are enormously proud this year to be delivering almost double the amount of events in December that we did last year. And in part, that's because Cadent Gas has pledged to double donations at this time, which means that every donation you make to this campaign today will be worth twice as much. So if you can support more people coming together at our Festive Spread events, then head over to give.royalvoluntaryservice.org.uk, where a small donation for a gift card could make a massive difference to the number of events we can deliver. It goes without saying that I'm enormously proud of our volunteers who do so much to support people in their communities and across the NHS, particularly at this time of year when they really do go the extra mile. Thank you to all of those volunteers joining us today, and I hope you really enjoy being part of the services that you provide. I'd also like to congratulate all the Royal Voluntary Service volunteers receiving long service awards and badges at the Festive Spread and other events in December. Merry Christmas to everyone. Enjoy this festive celebration and remember to look out for the festive themed activities at the virtual hall throughout December. My best wishes for the season to you all. Enjoy.
Thank you so much to Catherine Johnson there. So, if you're new to the Virtual Village Hall, we are a free online activity hub and community designed by Royal Voluntary Service to help people stay physically and mentally active, connected, and having fun. It supports people to better manage their health, including long-term health conditions. You'll find live activity sessions to join in with every weekday, and a library of more than 3,000 sessions to view on demand. From exercise and dance, yoga and meditation, to crafts, cooking, creative writing, and more, there really is something for everyone. Throughout December, you'll find all sorts of festive and seasonal activities to try. Look out for our weekly timetable for all the latest details. You'll find us on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and the Royal Voluntary Service website. Just search at Virtual Village Hall. Okay, so it's time for some music now, as we welcome singers from one of the UK's leading choirs, London Contemporary Voices. Here they are performing Winter Wonderland.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening?
In the lane, snow is glistening.
A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is a new bird. He sings a love song as we roll along, walking in a winter wonderland.
Whoa, in the meadow we can build a snowman, then pretend that he's Parson Brown.
Parson Brown, say I'm married with a no man, but you can do the job when you're in town.
You're in town.
Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire, to face unafraid all the plans that we've made, walking in a winter wonderland. Over the ground lies a mantle of white, a heaven of diamonds shine down through the night. Two hearts are thrilling in spite of the chilling, the weather. Love knows no season, love knows no clime. Romance can blossom any old time. Here in the open, we're walking and hoping together. In the meadow we can build a snowman, and we can pretend that he's a circus clown. We'll have lots of fun with Mr. Snowman,
Until the other kid is knocking down.
when it snows, ain't it thrilling? Though your nose gets a chilling, we'll frolic and play the wintry way, walking
in a winter wonderland.
walking
In a winter wonderland.
in a winter wonderland.
Amazing. We hope you enjoyed that. Our thanks to London Contemporary Voices there, who will be returning later with some more music, so stay tuned for that. Okay, next we welcome a very special guest and friend of Royal Voluntary Service, and just last week, this year's runner-up of I'm a Celebrity 2025. It's Tom Reed Wilson with a poem written specially for today's celebration. Over to you, Tom.
Hello everyone, I'm Tom Reed Wilson, an actor, presenter and hugely proud Royal Voluntary Service supporter. It's wonderful to be here with you today supporting this Festive Spread celebration at the virtual Village Hall. Wherever you're joining from today, I hope you're having a ball. Now, here's a little Christmas verse for you from my own freshly dipped quill. Snow. Outside lies a crisp white blanket, though it's true you may not thank it for scuppering itineraries and opening capillaries. From an aesthetic point of view, you must admit it pleases you. And if you're aged but 9 or 10, I suspect the moment when head teachers state that with dismay the snow means there's no school today, you privately delight and cheer and wish that there was snow all year. For those who by the fire are restive, there is nothing quite so festive as trudging through the brilliant white to make by hand that mirthful sight. Jack Frost insists you have a go and build a man that's made of snow.
Our thanks again to Tom Reed Wilson for that beautiful poem, and congratulations again, Tom. So 2025 was an exciting year for Royal Voluntary Service as we celebrated the Virtual Village Hall's 5th birthday. Thank you to all of you who have taken part in our activity sessions this year and over the last 5 years. We know that the Virtual Village Hall is helping so many of you to feel more active, connected, and well. We're so grateful to our wonderful Virtual Village Hall tutors and session hosts, and the players of the People's Postcode Lottery for their support. If you'd like to help other people find the Virtual Village Hall, do please share our weekly timetable on your social media, or maybe even consider becoming an online community engagement volunteer. You'll find more details about how to volunteer with us on the Virtual Village Hall website. Well, it's time for some more music now. Our next performer is violinist and composer Yuri Revich, an International Classical Music Awards winner. Yuri will be playing his own composition, Prelude No. 1, The Time, with the My Sounds Chamber Orchestra. Over to you, Yuri.
Hello, my name is Yuri Revich, and I'm very excited to play for you today. The first song we're playing is Prelude No. 1, originally composed by me, and we're here to support the Royal Voluntary Service, doing a great job every year.
How incredible was that? Our thanks to Yuri Revich and the My Sounds Chamber Orchestra for that wonderful performance, and to Danny Stevenson at Straightforward Music for his support. We are delighted now to welcome back London Contemporary Voices with another festive favourite. This is Let It Snow.
Oh, let it snow,
Snow, let it snow.
snow, snow, let it snow,
Snow, let it snow.
snow, snow.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Ba-dum, ba-dum.
It doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Ba-dum-doo. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm.
The fire is slowly dying, and my dear is still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow.
Oh, let it snow,
Snow, let it snow.
snow, snow, let it snow,
Snow, let it snow.
snow,
Let it snow.
let it snow.
Thank you once again to the brilliant London Contemporary voices there. Okay, joining us next is Virtual Village Hall's poet, Rowan McCabe, with a poem that he has written specially for this Festive Spread celebration. It's perfect listening for this time of year. Over to you, Rowan.
Hello, Virtual Village Hallers. My name is Rowan McCabe. I'm going to be reading a poem for you. A Christmas poem, as would be appropriate as of the time of year, right? It's took us by surprise a bit, Christmas this year. It's really been a bit of a shock to the system. So I had a son 4 weeks ago. I had a baby. He's called Dylan. It's our first child. So really, the past month for us has just been like trying to get our heads around that. How do you change a nappy while cooking some pasta and doing your taxes? That's sort of where we're at. So I wasn't really thinking about Christmas very much at all. I went back to work a week ago, and returning to the world at large, arriving back in society, it was like landing back on Earth after a trip to the moon. It was really busy, and it was strange to see all of the people running to and fro, getting presents after work and stuff like that. I completely forgot Christmas existed. I forgot it was even a thing. So I wasn't quite feeling, the spirit of the season, and I decided I was going to try to get into the right mood, and I thought the best way of doing that would be to write a poem for Dylan, write a poem for my son, and that's what I've done. So I'm going to read that out in a minute. I don't know if you've watched one of these before. I don't know if you've tuned into the Virtual Village Hall's Christmas shows. I've been writing a Christmas poem for the Virtual Village Hall for quite a few years now, right? And I love doing it. Absolutely love doing it. But this is the thing, okay? I've never read this to anyone before. I've got no idea whether it's going to be any good. We're going to find out in real time whether this poem is awful. Okay, but whether it is or whether it isn't, I'm wishing you a really Merry Christmas, season's greetings. I'm wishing you all of the joy that you surely deserve. This is the poem that I wrote for my son, for Dylan. It's called Christmas for Dylan. It goes like this. Dylan, it is nearly Christmas Day. You're 4 weeks old, and I am still surprised. I step outside to fairy lights and tinsel in the street. Greggs have launched a vegan festive bake. Dylan, you're so small you do not know what Christmas means. You haven't made a list because you cannot hold a pen. You're yet to learn of Santa Claus or how he comes to town. You won't be tucked up in your cot as he lands on the roof. Still, there's festive tidings I would like to share with you, of winter walks and rosy cheeks, of comfort, warmth and light. I'm dreaming of the year when we could ride a sledge together, when listening out for sleigh bells is your reason to exist. But Dylan, I am feeling unprepared. I never thought the nights could seem so useless or so lost. We haven't got the floor space to put up a Christmas tree. It's hard to count the sleeps when sleeps are few and far between. And I don't have much to offer, bar this rushed and clumsy poem, as you watch the morning sun rise like it never has before. I'm just so very grateful we can sit here in its glow. May this year be filled with wonder as I learn to help you grow. Thanks, Virtual Village Hall. Season's greetings. Merry Christmas. See you later.
Thank you so much, Rowan, for that beautiful poem. That was amazing. Now it's time to look back at 2025, and you might want to grab a pen and paper for the next one. Here to help jog our memories is Virtual Village Hall Quizmaster Dave Musto.
Thank you very much then, Suf. So, as Suf says, it's time really to get yourself a pen and paper. You won't necessarily need it. You can remember the answers. There will be 6 questions on 2025. Well, question number 1, it's a sports question, number 1. And what I'd like to know is, who did England women's football team beat in the final of Euro 2025 to retain the European trophy? So question number 1 then, who did the England women's football team beat in the final of Euro 25 to retain the European Championship trophy? It was back in July. What a moment it was. So I'll just give you a couple of moments then just to get your answer down. And question number 2. Now, Easdale Island, which is in Scotland, was home to which World Championships which were rocked by accusations of cheating back in October? So, Easdale Island in Scotland was home to which World Championships which were rocked by accusations of cheating earlier this year? So, what were those championships? It caused quite a stir at the time. It was on the main news on all the channels. Question number 3. Who became the PDC World Darts Champion in January? Crikey, that was nearly a year ago. It was 2nd or 3rd of January this person won. It was a man. So who became PDC World Darts Champion in May? Who is he? Who's the current champion? If you remember, there are a couple of different darts organisations. This is the PDC one. The World Darts Champion is who? And number 4, question number 4, halfway through then. Who was elected Pope on the 8th of May? So don't worry about the number, because popes always have a number, don't they, like John Paul I, II. But who became the Pope? Who was elected Pope on May the 8th? Just his first name will be enough. So who became Pope? So that was question 4 out of 6. I'll go through the answers when I've read out all the questions. Number 5, question number 5. On 2025, which pop singer brought back the rights to her entire catalogue? So her rights to her songs were signed away to another organisation, but which singer bought back the rights to her entire works in 2025? And question number 6, last question for today. First seen in July 2025, what is the object known as AS 31/Atlas? Now, what is it? It was first seen in July. I'll give you the number of it again, the classification number. AS 31/Atlas. It was first seen in July this year, but what is it? So 31, sorry, I'll try again. Come on, Dave, you can do this. AS 31/Atlas. What is it? Let's go through the answers then. So question number 1 then, I asked you, who did England women's football team beat in the final of Euro 25 to retain the European Championship? Well, that was Spain. Number 2, Easdale Island in Scotland was home to which World Championships, which were rocked by accusations of cheating earlier this year? Well, it was stone skimming. What some of the competitors would do, they were sanding down the corners of the stones to make them skim better. Wow. Who'd have thought? But it was stone skimming was the answer. Number 3, I asked you, who became the PDC World Darts Champion in January? Well, that was Luke Littler. Oh, what a player he is. He's my favourite. He just doesn't seem to do anything wrong. Luke Littler is the answer. Number 4, I asked you who was elected Pope on May the 8th. I wasn't worried about the number, but it was Leo. Leo the 14th it was, but Leo was all I was looking for. Number 5, which singer brought back the rights to her entire works? Well, that was Taylor Swift. And number 6, first seen in July this year, what is the object known as AS 31/Atlas? Well, that's a comet. So it hadn't been seen for many, many years, but it was a comet. How did you get on? I hope you did well. That's about it from me on this part of the programme, but I really hope that you have a good Christmas and all the best for 2026. And with that, then, it's back over to Suf.
Thank you so much, Dave. I can't say I got all of them correct. Okay, our final performer of the day is piano maestro Lincoln Knoll. Lincoln is absolutely no stranger to the Virtual Village Hall and has entertained us here regularly over the last 5 years. It's always wonderful to see you, Lincoln. How are you doing?
Doing really well. Doing
Good.
really well. It's wonderful to be here. It's not a concert without a Dave quiz. I got most of them right, but I am now really, I'm going to get in the garden and get some stones and skim them and see if I can get a few to move on the pond. Anyway, congratulations, Rowan, on being a dad. I know that heartfelt thanks right across the nation for that. And I thought I would go to a good old-fashioned favourite. We've had some wonderful stuff from the London Contemporary Voices, but I thought a little bit of Rudolph wouldn't do any harm. So... Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw him, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeers used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to stay. What did he say, Lincoln? He said, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? And how the reindeers loved him, and they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you go down in history. Christmas Eve, Santa, he came and he said, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? And how the reindeers loved him, and they shouted out with glee, they said, oh, Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you so much for the opportunity to play again. Look after yourselves. Look after each other. And I might get invited back to play for you next year. Soph, all over to you.
Thank you so much, Lincoln. Yes, we will see you next year, hopefully. Okay, so everyone, sadly, it's time for our festive celebration to draw to a close. Thank you all so much for coming today, and we hope we've brought some festive cheer. Our thanks to Catherine Johnston, CBE, London Contemporary Voices, Tom Reed-Wilson, Yuri Revich and the My Sound Chamber Orchestra, Rowan McCabe, Dave Musto, and Lincoln Knoll. That just leaves me to say, on behalf of Royal Voluntary Service and the Virtual Village Hall, Merry Christmas, season's greetings, and a Happy New Year to you all. We do look forward to seeing you back here at the Virtual Village Hall in 2026. You can also join us later today at the Virtual Village Hall, where harpist Fiona Kyle will be playing some festive favourites at 2:30 p.m. I've been your host, Sufyan. That's all from me, and goodbye for now.